Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
You've got your teammate who just suffered an injury being carried out of the arena. All of the women will have seen that. What's it like mentally for someone like Jones now to have to recalibrate as the competition begins?
It's really stressful. You know, not only does that create a little bit more pressure for your routines, but it's your teammate, it's your sister. You are hoping she's okay. So there's a lot going on, but hopefully she is staying in the moment, really thinking one thing at a time. This is an event where she wanted to see improvement. Her vault, she said she landed a little short in the qualification. Let's see if she could stand it up right here. Wow. Much better. She opened a little soon, which is why you saw that hop back, but USA has an advantage on vault because of the difficulty. Yurchenko double full. Again, little hop back, stuttered on the landing.
Leanne Wong on the vault. She wasn't necessarily prepared. Had to hurry up, get ready, and then this was her vault.
That was the best she could do. And like I said, she's been competing in NCAA all season, which means every weekend she's had an opportunity to compete. So I think her stepping in this role really increases anytime, any day, and deliver a clutch performance.
And now Simone Biles, top qualifier in the vault.
And so that advantage has disappeared as Simone Biles goes.
That was nearly perfect. Nailed the landing. She looks like she's in the zone. I think everyone was wondering how she's going to compete, especially with some drama right before this competition. And I like to see that it has affected her not even a little bit from this vault rotation. But John, like you mentioned, that difficulty advantage, Simone's difficulty on this event is still higher than a Yurchenko double full.
And now the 18-year-old from Frisco, Texas, Sky Blakely on the bars for the U.S.
It's that first handstand position. This is the first time we're seeing her in tonight's competition. And this could be a big score for Team USA. Nice distance away from the bars on those release moves, and that helps with the rhythm to keep everything consistent. pirouettes are really precise, and that was a good routine. Check it out. Her release moves, perfect distance. And when I say perfect distance, I mean that her arms are stretched out in a straight line. They are not bent, and they're not reaching for the bar. A lot of people have been asking how she's feeling coming into this competition. We saw her do well at qualification. Her coach, Laurent Landy, said that, hey, we just tell her it's one more meet. The environment may be different, but the job is the same. And hopefully that's what she's thinking here on this bar routine. She's a quick, dynamic athlete. Usually we see that on floor and vault, but you really notice that here with Simone on bars as well. It's not a long routine, but she's quick, like I mentioned, and she's got a lot of difficulty jam-packed with those connections in there.
You look at her reaction, and it's just another day at the office.
It is just another day at the office, and that's what you want from a high-level athlete like Simone Biles. She actually started a little bit rushed, which is a sign of nerves, but throughout this bar routine, I noticed that she was able to pull it back on track, slow things down a bit, and of course, seal the deal with that dismount.
Simone Biles on the bars just a short time ago, 14.466.
This is an athlete that is the closer on the uneven bars. You're gonna see why she gets so high on her release moves. But, like I said, she's following a Great Britain gymnast that just had a fall. So hopefully she was not watching that, because sometimes it can get in your head. No problem so far. Huge release moves, perfect distance away from the bar. This is looking smooth. Now the big question mark is her dismount. We saw her do a double front on qualification day. She stuck it, but she wants to do a half turn out of it. She makes the decision in the middle, which is extremely hard to do, and seems like she was playing it safe there. Still gonna be rewarded really well for this bar routine.
Reigning U.S. champion, also a silver medalist from the World Championships last year on the bars.
And we'll see her in event finals for this bar routine right here too. And it is just so beautiful to watch her swing. She does it effortlessly.
14.633 on the bars for Shilese Jones. This is the 20-year-old from Kansas City, Leanne Wong, who stepped in just moments before this competition began because of the injury to Jocelyn Robertson, her teammate. Had to quickly get ready for the vault in rotation number 1, and now she leads things off for the U.S. here in this third rotation on the balance beam.
Yeah, I've been incredibly impressed with this athlete. Oh no! Wow. Very uncharacteristic mistake. Especially on her first skill. That is unlike her. You mentioned she stepped in on vault, did a very nice job. She was always needed to do this beam routine, and that's really where her expertise lies, is that first routine being extremely solid, extremely consistent. A lot of people question whether she'd be able to come back to elite gymnastics so soon after the NCAA season. It's a long NCAA season, competing every single weekend, but if you ask Leanne, it's actually a positive because she got so much experience competing under pressure each week, and she's hoping to rely on that experience here on this beam routine. You don't want that one mistake to turn into two. And of course, it's 3-up-3 count. A little bit more pressure now on Shilese Jones and Simone Biles coming up next.
Yeah, guys, obviously not what Leanne Wong wanted on that beam routine, but what does that mean for Team USA? China was just a point and a half behind them, and before you start thinking, as you look at the mistake there, before you start thinking they're in trouble, they're not. China is on their weakest 2 events, so they have a huge margin of error, but like you said, Sam, they can't let this snowball.
And now Shiley's Jones, a 21-year-old from Seattle, is coming up next on the beam. Remember, coming back from shoulder and ankle injuries. Was involved in that car accident, so it was a long road to get back to full fitness.
This is a big test for her. She said in an interview that she has struggled with beam mentally in the past. She knows that she can be good at it, but it's just coming down to hitting it. We saw her make balance beam finals on qualification day, so she's definitely capable, but there is more pressure on this routine right here because she's following a fall. Looks like she's showing the nerves just a little bit.
Hello, girls.
Hello, Beyonce.
Hello, fellas.
You're pretty swell.
Everybody enjoying the show? We petty. We snapping. Tom's place. We want to welcome you to the 2024 Summer Olympic Games. On behalf of Team USA, we gonna make it do what it do, yeah, yeah. Put them hands together. We clapping. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Get a look at America, y'all. These hopes and dreams, these superstars that represent us, the people of this big, bold, beautiful, complicated nation. Are you looking for a new America? All rooting together for them.
It's Noah Lyles!
Come on, you gotta love Noah and Sha'Carri.
This has been a long time coming.
The fastest man and woman on the planet. They'll race the world anytime, any place. How about Caleb?
Another goal for Trussell.
Proud papa. Back in the drink for more gold.
Yes, sir!
And Katie?
Wonder Woman.
The longer the race, the better she swims.
She's gonna win. She did it!
And I know you know my girl Simone.
Without a doubt, the greatest of all time.
Born to fly, destined to inspire.
Kerpow!
We've got superstars and we've got legends. We've got big dreamers who fought their whole lives to get here. Who gave up everything for one shot and made it. That pride and that joy, that's what gets me about this team. And that's what makes me believe in this team. And that's why I can't wait to see what they pull off over these next 16 days.
We shaking.
America, give it up for Team USA.
We swimming.
The very best of who we are.
We jerking. We twerking.
What a vision to behold. What a team to believe in. What a night to celebrate.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Go ahead, Beyonce.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome to another crazy episode of Can We Talk Sports? I am Karen, and I'm just like, oh my goodness. I'm gonna let y'all know my bloopers in a minute, but I'm Karen. I love my community. I love DeSoto. I believe in building where you sit, and I promote everything about our children.
Mm-hmm. And hello, watchers. I'm Carmen, aka Mama D, and I just love pouring in to our community, our family, our loved ones, all those that we support in athletics. Like, if you can support, just take the time, go to a game, go to an event, support these kids, because it's so important. I saw a video the other day. It's a commercial, but it was showing like how kids light up when you like walk in the room, like they weren't expecting you to be there, and you just like show up and they just like light up. Like you just don't know how you affect these kids' lives by just showing up.
Yes. So let me go ahead and give y'all a disclaimer, because tonight's show is about the Olympics, and I know that the different events have been going on at different times of the night, and I know most of the time I'm sleeping. I'm trying to have my TV on so I can see some. So I was like, okay, let's show some videos of something that somebody might have missed. Well, I YouTubed it, and I saw that video, and I was like, okay, it's showing the preliminaries of the girls winning the final. And so that was the video I was just showing you guys. And Carmen was texting me, and so she was like, this is not the So I apologize, you guys. I apologize. I was sharing something from, what was it
It
called?
was 2023 World Championship. When they were like, somebody got hurt and the girl had to step in, I was like, that's not what I watched.
And I was like, dang, they won and she made all those mistakes. I was just like, oh. So I am sorry, you guys.
They did excellent today. Let me tell you, there were no bloopers today. There were no mistakes. They did really well.
And we took home the gold.
Yes, that's what's important.
That's what's important. So, hey,
and the men's gymnastics team got the bronze medal, and they haven't medaled since like a long time. I want to say 2016, but don't take me, I'm not sure about that, but it's been a long time.
Because China and Japan usually be whooping our butts.
Dominating.
So they were pretty happy with that. Hey, you guys, if you we asked you to go and like our page, go on YouTube and like our channel. We are moms. We are the Sports Mom Talk Show, and we bring you information and knowledge from a parent's perspective of what you need in order to raise up a student athlete. So go and share this video, even with the bloopers. Go and share this video, or tag somebody. Tell somebody, hey, there's some moms over there that are talking and sharing their stories of raising up a student athletes. All right, you guys? So, Carmen, you are getting ready to go where?
I'm getting ready to go to Paris for the Olympics. My family, we are leaving on Thursday, and we're going to catch the second half of the Olympics. So we have tickets for volleyball, beach and indoor volleyball, women's basketball, soccer. We have to take a 2-hour train ride to the soccer venue. So it's gonna be a whole day, half the night thing. And what else? 4x4, men's and women's relay. So
so you're gonna get to see American gets to Jamaican.
Yes, hopefully it's Sha'Carri. I'm hoping we get to see Sha'Carri, and I'm sure I'm forgetting something, but we're just excited. Like my whole family, it's something we've been planning for a long time. So to see it come to pass, like I'm trying to contain my excitement.
I'm excited for you.
Videos.
Huh?
I'm going to be sending you videos. I'm going to be
So you guys, you heard her. You heard Carmen. She's going to be sending us some firsthand videos of what's going on in Paris. She's going to be posting to our page. So go
Yes.
put the notification on so you can see what's going on with Carmen in Paris, so she can tell us all about
Yes.
the food,
the language, the traveling, like getting on the train and going to different venues. And yeah, I want you to have an inside view of what it's like. And hopefully, 2028 LA. So,
hey, you guys,
start planning. Even if you have to do something like volunteering or something so that you can get into venues and stuff, like start planning now.
Yes, but I'm gonna be looking at Can We Talk Sports being a part of the media team, so we could be right there interviewing and bringing you guys all the way live,
firsthand
with Sports Mom. Yes, that's gonna be our goal. So y'all stay tuned because y'all might have to help sponsor us, and we're gonna be there representing all Sports Mom. Track Sports Mom, gymnastics Sports Mom, soccer Sports Mom. We're going to be there supporting all of y'all, and we're going to bring it all the way live. So that's going to be our goal, Carmen.
Yes.
To be a part of media.
Oh,
for the Olympics in 2028.
Oh, I forgot one of the things we're going to. My husband has really gotten into water polo. Water polo. They did an interview with Flavor Flav, Flavor Flav with the big clocks.
Oh,
he
has
been supporting and sponsoring the women's polo team. So yeah, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. So we're gonna see some water polo.
So water polo, what exactly is that? Is that when they play volleyball in the water?
It's more like soccer. It's more like soccer, but when I tell you they're in like 10 foot of water and they're swimming the whole time, imagine like hockey or soccer, but you in the water trying to stay afloat. Like it's girl, it's crazy. Well, and then they show the underwater camera, and you can see them fighting and wrestling and stuff underwater. And I haven't seen the women's yet, but I've heard they like be pulling on their swimsuits and pulling their swimsuits down and stuff, trying to get the ball.
Okay, we're gonna have firsthand because I need to see that. Because I can't even imagine, because you got to be able to control being able, your breathing with the water at the same time of you scrapping somebody.
And you're swimming and you're trying to get the ball. Imagine hockey and how they fighting in hockey, but most of it would be under the water, so you can't really see what they're doing. So imagine hockey, how they get when they be wrestling and tussling and stuff. But it's underwater so that the refs can't really see what's going on. Yeah, girl. I have heard. I haven't seen it firsthand, but I will see it firsthand. I heard they be pulling down their swimsuits and stuff, trying to get the ball, trying to get them to let go of the ball and pull this stuff up.
You heard Carmen gonna have firsthand, so we might be able to see everything that's going on under the water.
Underwater. I probably won't be underwater, but you might be able to see.
That is amazing. Now, Carmen, how long was it before you started planning this trip? Because that ain't no $100 trip. You had to plan
we started the week after tickets were released. We started buying up tickets. So we had like a group chat, a phone call going, and everybody decided what they wanted to see and what they wanted to do. And so we bought tickets all at one time then. And that was about a year ago. Wow. And then my daughter, Mahogany, she like did the rest of the legwork, like getting an Airbnb, and because there's 7 of us going. So the whole family's going, except for Monique, because she's getting ready to have her baby. Monique and Christian can't go. Christian wants to go.
Grandma.
I know, I'm gonna be a grandma. I can't wait. She better not have that baby while we're gone, though. That's all. But yeah,
You better
so
tell Isabella, ain't that her name? Isabella. You better tell
Isabella, yes,
her, don't
Isabella, she better
come. Don't
wait.
come until Granny get back.
You better wait, Isabella. Don't you be coming. So she's due on September the 10th. So we'll be back on
Oh,
August
September.
the 11th. So
Okay.
I think like I don't think she's going to make it till September, but I think late August. So around the 20th, 26th, around that area, I think is when she'll probably come.
Okay, okay. Now, Carmen, there have been some controversy going on with the ceremony that happened at the Olympics, and I want to share just a quick video for you guys to see what they've been saying. And since then, there have been apology coming out. So we're gonna go and share these two videos, and just wait just 1 minute, you guys.
If you don't think symbolism is real, look at what just took place during the opening ceremonies for the Olympics. Here we saw a hidden cloaked figure riding on a horse. Behind him, what would seem totally abnormal is a pair of wings. What do we know about Lucifer and his fall? Well, he was a fallen angel, and 1/3 of the angels rebelled and fell with him. Revelation 6 mentions the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. One references to a white horse as well as a pale horse. So I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and the name of him who sat on it was Death, and Hades followed with him. In Revelation 6, we're told of the beast that rides the white horse. In Revelation 13:3, it tells us, and all the world marveled and followed the beast. And what do we see here? That same cloaked figure riding a white horse. What's behind him? All the nations of the world following after him. This stuff isn't a coincidence. The imagery suggests that it's pointing exactly to the beast or the Antichrist of the book of Revelation.
Clearly, there was never an intention to show disrespect to any religious group. On the contrary, I think that Thomas Joly really tried to really intend to celebrate community tolerance. That was his word yesterday. And looking at the result of the polls that we shared, we believe that this ambition was achieved. If people have taken any offense, we are of course really, really sorry.
Ma volonté n'est pas d'être subversif, ni de me moquer, ni de choquer.
Okay. And there was another one they did, it kind of looked, they were saying it kind of looked like the Lord's Prayer, and they had drag queens, and since then they've taken that video down. So what do you think? I was just like, oh man, I hadn't seen, I didn't even see that.
I watched it. Like
you did?
I watched the opening ceremony. As stuff was happening, there were explanations as to why the horse was white and why the rider has something to do with the original Olympics. Well, that happened back in 1924. That was in France. Or so there were explanations going on. So I didn't get that. But I mean, now that's been brought to my attention.
Right. I mean, it's definitely something to think about. You know, you hear of stories that you read in the Bible, and you just kind of keep them there, but you never see anybody that draws a correlation to what you're reading and bringing it to life. And so now that I saw the video, I was like, oh, okay. But obviously there was a lot of people in the religion, in the Christianity, that was taking offense to it.
That took offense, yeah.
Yeah. And I think that's just the time that we live in now, that we're almost having to be mindful of everything that we do now, because it can be, people can take offense to it, you know. So,
but the way I mean, just watching it now, like I said, up until you showed that video, it was never a thought that crossed my mind. But now that I've watched it, I'm like, that I don't know, seems kind of intentional to me.
Yeah. Yeah. And we are living in those times now, and we do have to kind of be a little bit more, those who believe, kind of be a little more discerning on what is happening.
Cautious and
Yeah,
discerning. You're right. You're right.
discerning on it, because we could definitely, because I remember a time, we take our kids to McDonald's and we buy them toys. I mean, those toys they give out, and we just like, okay, give them their toys free, but not even looking at the fact that what those toys could stand for. Because I don't necessarily
Represent.
believe in monsters. So why would I give my kid a free toy that's a monster? Why would I
Right.
even expose them to that? But it was something that they gave out to our kids
It
for
was
the Happy
free.
Meals, and the
Our kids
kids
were excited.
they couldn't wait to get the. And so we're just going through this innocently of, it's innocent, but not
Not
really
aware.
realizing that there are some things, people out there that are doing intentional things to our to our kids, and that we have to be more mindful of it. And so another thing, I'm in the film world, right? And so I look at the movies that are being made now, and everything is all about uh ghosts and magic and mysteries, and I was
And
just like, okay,
demons.
yeah, and
Mhm.
I was like,
Mhm.
God, how would I even
Why?
create another type of, how would I show me, how would I even create another type of movie that would draw an attention to our kids,
And
because
be
we're so
positive.
used to seeing these type of movies. I'm like, God, you would definitely have to create it, because
And Karen, I'm telling you, like Tuesday night is my husband and I. That's our date night. Because the movie theater is $5. Um, both the movie theaters by our house is $5 on Tuesday night. So every Tuesday night we try to go catch a movie, see some. And I'm telling you, probably at, well, one is movie 16, so we know there's like 16 movies, or at least 12. Sometimes they play the same movie in the same, but like 12 movies, and out of 12 movies, probably 4 to 5 of them are something I wouldn't, like, demonic, or
yeah,
I want to watch. And
I
I
would,
don't play around with stuff like that. So,
right. Right. And so I have a friend of mine. He does there's another friend, he has a cartoon. It's called Dex Davis, a child of God. And so in his cartoon, he kind of brings situations that kids deal with, in school, peer pressure, buying certain tennis shoes, lying, and those type of things. And
mhm.
so you would think that he would have a lot of support, or churches and things like that wanting to share that message.
Yes.
But that's probably the hardest people to take on. You would think that he should be able to go to these churches and show these cartoons and show that here's some good, wholesome things that our kids can look at, and those
Watch.
churches would report it. I mean, support it.
Mhm.
And I
They
don't,
haven't.
it ain't happening right now. I don't know if he's went to all of them, but you would think, every time I see it on his Instagram, I'm constantly sharing it. I'm constantly sharing it. And so I was talking to another friend of mine, and he said it's almost like when you have to start showing it to the kids at being, when they're babies, because you know how when you put on, like my grandson, he liked the cocoa melon. Well, that's because his parents showed him cocoa melon
When
when
he
he
was
was
a
a baby
baby.
and kept showing it to him. And so therefore it became an appetite for him to desire it.
Mhm.
And so that's what I'm gonna have to do for him now with the other cartoons that my friends have. It's almost have to put it in front of them and let them desire it, and then they'll start wanting to see it, putting it
Create
in
the
them.
appetite.
Yeah. And so it's just, there's a lot going on in the world today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And a lot of it is subliminal to where you don't even realize.
Yeah. And so we as parents, we have to have our discerning eyes open for
Yes.
our kids, because that's who's being targeted, is our kids. Oh, here's somebody said the parents need to make the Bible an appetite. Now
Absolutely.
that's a good word right there.
Absolutely.
That is
Absolutely.
and
You know,
me being granny, I could repent on that. You know what I'm saying?
mhm,
As far as when I have my grandkids at the house and I'm quickly turning on the YouTube because I'm busy doing something else, where I need to take that time out to read the Bible to him, to show him
mhm.
how important the Bible is, to
Or
me.
play Bible stories, kids Bible stories on
Yeah.
YouTube, or
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
some videos or whatever.
Yes.
But
Yes.
when my kids were little, all my kids started Christian school when they were 3. And I remember we would walk to the library.
Mm.
It was like 2 blocks away from the school, and they would like the public library. And so their teacher would take them to the library, and she would have them pick out like 4 books, and then set the books on the table. And then she would say to them, okay, so how does that book make you feel?
Mm.
Or when you look at that book, what kind of feelings do you have about it? And I didn't realize it then, but later on I realized she was teaching them discernment
Mm. Oh
just
wow.
by looking at it and saying, okay, this is good. This is maybe not so good. This is bad,
Oh,
you
that's
know.
good.
And you can, 3 years, 3, 4, 5 years old, you can teach kids discernment like that.
Yeah. And some of them really have an instinct, because some kids, and you be like, telling the kid, go say hi, and the kid will look at them like,
Uh-uh. Uh-uh.
and then you make them do it, then you tearing down their experiment, because that kid is like, already see something, know something that I
Yes.
don't want to go.
Yes. Yep. You're right about that.
So we
Absolutely.
have to be careful about the things that we make our kids do
Kids
when it
do.
comes to meeting
Mm-hmm.
people.
Mm-hmm.
They got something, because they look at you.
Yeah. Yeah,
They
they
look at you,
do.
and they could. My grandbaby, I hadn't seen. This is it. I hadn't seen my grandbaby in probably about a month, and I went to babysit her, and she woke up, and when she looked at me, she said,
You nuts. You
she was
not
like, "I
supposed
don't know you.
to.
I ain't seen you in a while." And when she
Why
saw my
why
husband,
you here?
she did the same thing. She like, "I don't know. No, I don't know you. I ain't seen you in a while. Now that I'm 4 months, so 3 months, I'm starting to recognize people, and I haven't
Mm-hmm.
recognized you." And
Mm-hmm.
so I had to say, "Oh, it's okay. It's Granny. It's Granny."
You had to remind her. Especially, look, Miss Isabella, I know when she comes out, I know she's going to recognize my voice because I talk to her all the time. And when Monique is over, she can be sleeping. And I'm like, Isabella, wake up, girl. We not sleeping right now. So all I have to do is say, Isabella, wake up. And she can be like, oh, I know who that is.
Yes, I love it. You're gonna love it. I can't wait. I'm so happy for you. I can't wait.
Oh my gosh, girl.
So, you guys, this is all we have. We just wanted to come on and talk a little bit about the Olympics, and we want to celebrate those who have won medals. We have medals in the swimming area, the
Mm-hmm.
skateboard, fencing, diving, circling, Yeah, and rugby won today.
Yes.
And so we are just USA proud. We want to shout out all those who have won a medal. We're going to try to get some of them on the show so you guys, so they can come and tell you about that experience. So you guys stay tuned. This is another late night sports talks with Sports Mom. Oh yeah, they sure did
Yes.
that one. Yes.
Yes. So proud of them and the men's. Let's go. Yes.
Let's go.
That's what she said. That's what oh gosh, I can't think of her name right now, but as soon as she got done with her floor exercise, she was like, let's go. Yes.
Let's go. So we're going to continue to lift them up, that everybody is safe, and you guys have a safe trip. So, okay, so you're going to be gone 12 days. So it's going to be a couple weeks where you be able to come back and tell us. But hey, you guys stay tuned. She's going to be posting some videos. She's going to be letting you know about the food in France, the living and everything. So you guys be sure to go and like our page. She's going to be posting it. And so you're going to have a first-hand experience from Sports Mom Carmen at the Olympics.
Yeah. Go USA.
Yeah. So
I got my flags. I got all my stuff, girl. I have a big flag too.
I was going to say you got all your USA t-shirts, hats, and all that kind of stuff.
T-shirts. I got all my stuff, girl. I'm ready. I'm packed and ready.
All right, you guys. Carmen, you got anything else you want to say before we leave?
You guys, stay tuned. Stay with us. Invite your friends and family. Invite coworkers. Say, hey, when you're out at an event, you're out at practice, you're watching the kids. Say, you know what? Have you heard of those women that are on late night on Tuesday nights? They have a lot of good information about sports, how to prepare your kids for college and getting ready. We're moving into dorms, how to get your dorms ready. Oh, girl, we've all done it. We've been there. Cried when we left them. Oh,
yes.
So, just a lot of experience. So invite your folks to watch us, okay?
Okay, that's my alarm going off. I need to go have my Bible study. All right, you guys. We will stay tuned for another episode of Can We Talk Sports. We'll be back next Tuesday night at 9:05 for late night sports talk. See you later.
Bye, you guys.
Bye.